killer instinct.
What's up, dudes? Max here, and oh my god, the day is finally freaking coming. And I honestly think it's been 6 months. I'm here joined by Richard over at Double Helix, and he's gonna give us an exclusive, mad exclusive.
This is Richard.
Sneaku Piku at B Orchid, one of the greatest freaking fighting game characters of all time.
Hell yeah.
So has it been over a month since we've heard anything about Orchid?
It's been a while. We've been trying to keep things on a low. There's a lot that comes with this character, you know what I mean? So when we come out, when she comes out the gates, it's gotta be right.
Gotcha. I understand where you're coming from. So, as far as like keeping faithful, actually, let's just get into the game first so we can see how she looks. We gotta get her stage. We gotta get her stage.
Okay.
Rebel Outpost. So I'm gonna say that's something to do related to the story that we don't really know yet. No.
Every
Or yes?
stage has something like that. I mean, if you go back and watch any of the videos,
I do remember
there's
Dave.
a lot of tells in there. You know, if you can find a lot of the other developers at the right time and ask the right question, you might get
an interesting answer.
But yeah, I mean, there's a ton of things in here, and I mean, you'll see it with a lot of the stage interaction and that.
Yeah.
So
I do remember, Dave mentioning kind of like the stages tell the story of the characters, and still there's like more of a story mode available. So Orchid, all right, just get us started. What is some of the go-to stuff with Orchid besides the badass freaking taunt? Oh my
Look at
this.
Look at this. Okay, next level, taunt canceling, multicast.
Oh my god. Next level.
Okay.
So show me some of her basic moves, like special moves that we might be familiar with. Does she still have the flick flack?
Before we go into that,
Okay.
normal.
Okay.
My favorite part. I mean, it's very important for anybody's poking game.
The pokes are very important in KI.
You gotta, I mean, just check out her weapon, and it's gonna come into play. It's gonna be great when you actually hop into practice mode and turn hitboxes on.
Yeah.
But look at the range on this. Let's just have you block for a little bit.
Okay.
Really good range.
Really long.
And,
That's standing medium punch?
That's standing medium punch. This is her heavy punch, a really good one. And of course, if you don't know, like, we have a limb priority system in this game for trades and all that. So
Gotcha.
you have a really, really big offensive hitbox for that. For her kicks, quick stand, like these are her. I really like her standing middle kick because, like, I'll find it beating some lows.
Yeah,
like,
it looks like it lifts her
low.
off the ground. Yeah, and I just tried to do a low, and I went right underneath it. Okay.
All right, well, let's count. 1, 2, 3. On the best.
Oh, on
okay.
the...
And then this is really good too because, obviously, like, you have your close attack, but then her ranged one works as a very, very good anti-air. It's also 2-in-1.
Let me jump into it really quick. Wow, that covers above her head too.
One more time for the kids. So yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Really good range and a little sneak peek into some of her special moves.
Yeah.
But before we go into that, she has a command move with a forward and heavy kick.
Is that her command overhead?
Yeah, command overhead.
Gotcha.
Hits 2 hits, also special cancelable. So you can do that into the cartwheel. Pretty good stuff.
Okay.
And then something brand new.
What? Are you gonna take it to?
I want to take it to the next level. Jump. For me, Max, jump.
Okay.
The first air
okay.
grab character.
This I definitely remember seeing in the trailer, and I'm like, whoa, was that an air grab I just freaking saw? Okay, now, it almost looks like it deliberately bounces the character off the ground. Can you follow up?
Absolutely.
Okay.
So treat it as you would, the only other character that has a ground bounce that everybody probably knows, go ahead and jump for me, is Glacius. So I can follow up moves. And,
Gotcha.
It all depends on where I grab from, like as I'm in the air. But this could change. But for now, the range of where I throw you at, pushes you far away.
So what you're saying is that it's an effective tool. Like it's
definitely
one of her definite big go-tos as far as like dominating airspace and getting people out of the sky.
And it plays a great role. And we'll go into it a little bit later on once we start to dive into some of her special instructions.
Okay. I'm thinking that I was also noticing how, crouching heavy punch, when I briefly had the chance to play, I was like, dude, this thing seems to be beating a lot of jump-ins.
Yeah.
Like, I'll try to jump in with an attack, and that's pretty good. So we'll see what that leads to. Can you actually go into like a special move? Like besides the uppercut? Maybe like an opener? Oh wow. Okay. So there's stuff going on there.
Yes.
So, okay, as far as special moves, this is the stuff that I've been really looking forward to seeing, like, what's preserved as far as, like, the older games and what's new with the character, so...
Alright, let's go chronological order then.
Okay.
KI1.
Yeah.
Everybody's combo. Cartwheel, light punch.
Cartwheel, light punch, cartwheel, light punch.
Yeah.
The famous.
It's back.
It's back.
It's back. Welcome back. Yeah, so it's hit. It's here. It's let's see, range dependent. So depending on what strength you use, this is the light, this is the medium, and let me backdash once because that's the heavy.
Gotcha.
You know, so it definitely travels, hits multiple times. So you have to be really smart and calculated if you're gonna start to use, shadow counter as something that you want to do.
Because if it hits multiple times, you can shadow counter the end of it. Okay.
Now let's go up on KI.
All right.
And let's knee him in the face.
The Buster. Okay.
Yes.
I think that was definitely a KI2 move.
And I think the cool thing is, like, we preserve the names as well.
Flick Flack. Okay, I knew it was called Flick Flack. I thought I was crazy for a while. The Air Buster. All right.
And a little teaser to some of the other stuff. But yes.
See, yeah, just wait for all the frames and stuff like that to be available. I'm thinking when the game comes out. So the Flick Flack is like probably still one of her best openers, right?
Well, we haven't got through all of them.
Whoa, holy hell.
So quarter circle forward is for the move. So this right here is quarter circle backward kick.
Yeah.
This is forward, down, forward, and kick for the anti-air attack, and then quarter circle forward kick for the slide. Really good. The slide is actually, it goes under fireballs or it goes under certain attacks. Really, really good crush move.
Okay.
That for me is like one of my favorite openers because it's fast.
It looks pretty cool
Defensively, like you can react to, let's say Jago's fireball, for instance, or Glacius's lance.
Yeah.
Like, she'll be able to go under it, and just right now it's moving pretty fast. So if you're on point and you're playing that game just trying to get in, slide is one of those.
Gotcha.
moves. You know, on a pressure, if you're applying pressure, maybe you want to build bar and just gain a lot of your shadow meter from the person on block. Don't get me wrong, quarter circle backward is the move to do. But there's one more.
Okay.
There's another move.
Wait a minute, that was three-parted, so it's like it's like a Rekka.
Yeah.
Okay.
Very similar to a Rekka, but she has 3 variations in it. So it all starts off with quarter circle forward punch.
All right.
Pressing another punch activates the second hit. You gotta be fast with it because we were just like, do we want this move to be like a hit confirm move? We want you to be committed. You know, we want you to continue.
You have to make the
press buttons.
decision like before the first move, like which one you want to go to next. Okay.
Simply because, and we'll jump right into a match over here. Because the next one is the mix-up. So depending on which punch you use after the Rekka depicts how it's gonna attack.
Okay.
So the light one goes low. Mid hits twice and acts as an overhead.
Gotcha.
And then the heavies actually pushes forward with this mid attack. You know, you can block crouching or standing. But that move will also act as the others as openers.
Gotcha.
Well. What's cool about the heavy punch one is that you can charge it. And once fully charged, similar to Saber Wolf's, back heavy punch.
It's back heavy, yeah.
It's unblockable. And and acts as an opener, which means that you can do an auto double, a linker, and even an ender at that point.
So you get your opponent afraid of like the low to high
Yes.
mix up, but once they're freaked out by that, you charge up this thing and holy crap, whoop ton hype attack. They get hit by an unblockable all of a sudden. Okay.
So you start to put them on the defensive with a lot of the, we call them Ichni-san and just the different variations of it. 1, 2, 3 in Japanese. And yeah, man, like this is gonna be the pressure move, and
so she seems like like the game is very offensive focused, but there's other characters in KI so far that are very offensive focused. Like Saber Wolf is a really good example. She feels like she's one of those like really likes to be close range.
Close range is her game. I
Okay.
find her at her strongest when she's at this 0 range. When you push her away, does she have tools to like come back in? Absolutely. Like that's where the air grab comes into play.
Yeah.
Her anti-air with like low heavy punch. Something like as straightforward as a dragon punch. But she's really good on continuing combos when the character's in a juggle state. And she just rushes down. So like the Rekka combination with that, the slide being a low, having an overhead command move.
There's
just
a
like
lot
that.
of stuff you're gonna have to like be like, all right, I gotta get ready for what Orchid's next mix-up is gonna be.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's good. I kind of like the fact that she's going to be preserved as a rushdown style character because Saber Wolf's a good rushdown. Jago's got enough rushdown as it is. She seems like she's gonna be like super rushdown.
She is. I mean, you can tell immediately just by her navigation alone. Just looking, comparing her walk speed, you could tell that a lot of the intention that we wanted for the player was to feel comfortable moving.
And
if anything, that's definitely moving forward in attack.
Exactly. So is that one of the bigger reasons why she no longer has like her fireball to keep her moving forward.
Yeah, I mean, you know, there were a lot of things that we have to go through, like which moves do we want, but we felt like these were the key moves that we feel fit best for like the system that's in this KI right now.
Right.
Having a fireball is great, but no one's ever said that we've never made a fireball yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm saying, you think that there's no fireball,
Yeah.
but there was something in the trailer which you just saw, which you might not understand until we go into it.
Okay.
Which is gonna be your instincts. But before we go into that, I
Whoa,
think
whoa, okay, you're blowing my mind.
I'm blowing your mind, and I think we're skipping another big part, which is the shadows.
Okay.
So let me just show you the different variations of each one of the moves that I went through. Here is, of course, the backward kicks.
So Shadow Flick Flack, alright.
Yes. And then let's do forward. Let's bring it back.
So she's got it.
Yeah.
It's confirmed. It's a Shadow special. Okay, I was worried through the trailer that it might be something involved in an Ultra or something like that. No, it is straight up.
Yes.
What's the motion for the Fire Cat?
It's the same exact notation for the quarter circle forward kick.
Oh, so
For her slide.
There we
then
go.
You just do it as a shadow move to activate the jacket.
gotcha. So that probably looks like it would be the projectile invincible attack. Is it?
It is. It actually goes through.
It goes through projectiles? Okay. I would only assume because it's a fast moving low, and some other characters that have fast moving like moves that cover a lot of that part of the screen can kind of have like generally projectile avoiding style attacks. So that's good to know.
And since I'm low, what I'll do is I'll have the next one. I'm gonna have you drive it.
Okay.
Let's do. So just build a little bit of bar. Like I said earlier, the best example is like, you know, heavy punch into the cartwheel.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Flick flat. Okay, let's see. All right. So now that you have some bar, why don't you do the forward, down, down, forward, both kicks notation.
So Shoryuken,
Yes.
forward Shoryuken. All right, so this is okay. Then once again in the trailer, another highlight is the part where there's a flying tiger
Yeah.
going up, and I'm like, that looks like an Ultra. So it's her Shoryuken kick, but it's preserved in the Fire Cat with the Shadow version. Okay.
It was cool. It's like the team got to experiment with like, hey, how can we play with the
that's-
read of shadows, because they were pulling out like this brand new like almost character right there just to take her place.
That's cool. So it's not just like a big multi-hitting kick upwards. It's actually she transforms into the cat. Okay.
Mhm. So what I want you to do it one more time,
Mhm.
but then I want you to do the air throw
At the end?
at the end. Yes. So you can cancel the last.
Okay.
So at the end of the last fifth hit, just make this.
My bad.
It's okay. We can let you build some bar. Try the other specials like the Ichni San.
Yeah.
So good for building bar.
Oh wow! Holy crap!
Yes.
Okay, that was really good. All right, so let me try this again. Why come no one video game?
You know what? I'll do it.
You got meter. Go for it.
As you can see.
Oh, okay,
Boom.
okay.
I can do the throw, and it would maintain the same properties that it normally would if I were to catch him air throw.
Wow, so you can actually because that causes a ground bounce after. I didn't look like the KV was blown out too far. You can even get a combo after
KV
that.
does build up.
Mhm.
You can do another combo, and it will maintain the same type of KV properties as you would in any other juggle.
Right.
But what's cool is for balance purposes, we limited to only 2 air throws
Okay.
in one combo. So what'll happen is like you'll blow out just as if you were to blow out like your entire KV.
Gotcha. That makes sense.